It's all about kind of action and reaction, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm twisting Newton's idea a little bit wrong, but we have cool physics because not only is it video game physics, but it's comic book physics. So we incorporate a lot of that into the game here. We have Kyle with one of his characters there, who is a big guy with ice powers. And do you have a staff this time, or are you still brawling?
No, I went dual wield this time.
Oh, dual wield. Okay. So as you see, he can pick up these huge bales of hay, and all the objects in the environment around him he can use as a weapon. You also saw kind of previously Jens's mechanic inside of the sewers, where you actually transport objects back and forth. You're going to see all that wrapped up together in this alert mission here. Later on, when they actually kind of get further in and release, well, I'll go ahead and spoil it, but release Doomsday, or a clone of Doomsday in here. Now, with the alerts, you saw, or Keo touched on it a little bit earlier, where the alert missions are really kind of that introductory kind of way to learn about grouping, where you can do things in the open world, queue up for this, and then once it's ready, jump in. As you can see, Kyle is kind of showing some of the combat moves here. And so going back to the reaction, this game is so much fast-paced in terms of combat and the cadence and firing off the combos. So, as Kyle's showing, he can kind of fire off one attack based on this combo tree here. And you can see how he has a stunning swipe. So Jens had basically one or two of these things unlocked. This is a level 30 character that has unlocked further on into the combo tree here. So what are some of the combos you're showing right here?
So a couple things I can do. I have a couple range attacks, even though I'm a melee character. I can do a sword throw, so I throw both my swords and they come back out to me. I also have just kind of a basic range attack where I'm just throwing a little knife. I have a couple different combos I can do. If I do tap, 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 hold, I'll do a big stun attack. You saw me earlier. I'll see if I can do it again, but I can do an ultra flurry, which is basically that spin attack I was doing. It's a little hard to pull off, so we'll see if we can get it. And I messed up.
So there's a definite measure of skill involved in getting the most out of your character, which is really cool because it'll separate the pros from the amateurs.
Well, it also gives you more depth, right? You can learn the tactics, but if you need the skills to pull it off, then there's a lot more of that sort of twitch play in here. Now we're in Smallville, and of course Lex Luthor has sort of run his own experiment here, right? Infecting the citizens of Smallville, and it's up to you guys now to stop this final phase of this.
You're going to see an iconic slugfest right here. There's going to be lots of heroes and a very powerful villain.
All right.
Taking the bus for a whole new meaning, right? Here we go.
Apparently the Kent Farm has its own bus stop, which...
So we are playing with 8 other people, or 7 other people inside of this alert mission here. They have different roles you can see in the top, or on the left side there. That's what Chris was talking about earlier in terms of healing role, damage role, controller role. Kyle's playing an ice guy that's a tanker, so you have a lot of powers that buff you up, and you can use ice to encase yourself with armor.
He's the guy that has to stand in front of Doomsday, basically.
So as the heart may indicate, obviously that's the healer, the flames is damage, this sort of swirl is control, and the tank would be a shield when you can see Kyle switched into tank mode.
All right, so what are you doing here, Kyle?
So we've come, Doomsday is being used to basically generate all these clones. So we're going to go ahead and shut the machine down and we'll see what happens.
Where's Doomsday?
There he is. He is just stuck.
He's looking happy. Well, you should let him out, Kyle, obviously. That's a great idea.
My plan would be to leave him in the containment field, personally.
Go get a sandwich, be like, it's all good.
Field is feeding continuous DNA reinforcement to Lex's experiment subjects. Break it to free Lex's victims. I'm afraid that will release Doomsday. LexCorp will have kryptonite in place for just that situation. With the DNA
Obviously,
field...
Beta, we got a few things to work out here, but the JLA is jumping in.
Too cute. Look at you trying to help them. Really. The only one you are helping is me. You're doing all my work for me, testing those weapons on them. Thanks to your data, I've got an even more powerful strain in the works. I could use someone like you at Luther.
So our goal now that we've released Doomsday is to try to weaken him enough to get rid of him. So we have to get this device over to it. Oh, I still got it. Oh, got to go. Over to a containment field. And he basically chases whoever has the device. So
it's kind of a hot potato.
One tactic is to pick it up and just throw it as fast as you can.
Again, using physics to
Alright. Let's see
your advantage here.
Unfortunately, my teammates have not
Do you throw
lowered
it?
the shield yet.
Nice. They're really helping you out right now, man.
Where did that go? There it is. Oh, somebody grabbed it and threw it. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Go away, it's mine. Alright, now that we've got it there, Doomsday is momentarily weakened. And as long as we have power, you can see there's a little timer above Doomsday's head, but we have the ability to attack it. As soon as that power generator runs out, we're going to have to do it again.
And remember, this is 8 full heroes as well as the JLA trying to take on Doomsday, really representing why he was able to kill Superman.
Did you equip a potion?
Or in this case,
Yeah,
Kyle.
no, I forgot.
So this is where a healing roll would come in really handy. Let's hope Soldier after Dahlia is paying attention.
So one of the nice things, though, is because I have GLA members with me, hopefully one of them is going to... There comes
look at that
Green
Green
Arrow.
Arrow.
Thanks, buddy.
That's his role in this mission.
So other members of the JLA will come assist you. Players can do that as well, but in this particular fight, the JLA will help out. I'm going to die while I get a potion. Alright, here we go.
Black Canary's almost down. This is not doing well. That'd be great demoing it. You guys lose to Doomsday. We've never seen that happen before. Fight on. You can see Darkclaw there is actually in insect form, which is one of the healing forms for
Okay,
Shape
switch to Gorilla.
Yeah, I switched to a gorilla. And the animal forms inherit the suit colors you have.
You need to break out there.
When I get knocked away, what you've seen me do is break out. That's an ability I have that I can react to any stun or any type of control ability that's used on me.
Throw it!
Throw it!
Dude, he's right.
Ow!
Oh!
Alright, so we got to get these down. Unfortunately, since I'm in defensive mode, I'm not the best at doing this, so hopefully... Ow!
Maybe you should just concentrate on blocking.
Ow!
Black Canary! Black Canary!
Oh!
Oh, nice.
I'm a cheat. I'm back in the fight. You just hanging out, Steel? You can come help? Okay, so now we've got the down. There we go. Buffalo Fate. Alright. So we've got it back in. This generator's powered back up now. So we can go back at him for a little while.
So on the throwing mechanic, is there a targeting ability, or is it kind of throw it and... Yeah.
If you have a target, it will throw it at your target. If you don't have a target, it'll basically throw it straight ahead of you. I'll see if I can get one on here.
A little bit of skill with kind of facing your
Yeah.
character the right way.
Oh. Tornado!
Oh no!
Get back in the fight, buddy.
Thank you. Help out.
What are you doing?
Get back there and punch him. A little physics.
You gotta demonstrate the physics.
Oh, it
here.
looks like somebody went up and
So
did
somebody-
their supercharge.
Yeah, maybe you should go into high score. That might be a good idea.
Maybe I will when I have enough supercharge.
Well, if you stop dying, it'll help. I'm just saying.
Thanks,
You know.
Chris.
Yeah. Give it,
So
little backseat driving on the raid.
I don't have supercharge available, but I did manage to get iced up enough that I have a smaller version of the buffalo. Okay. They actually saw their Doomsday ripped up a chunk of the ground and threw it at us.
He looks like that's not a lot of damage flying on him. What's up, 1, 2, and 3?
So we need to move on to the next course. Thank you.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
Yeah, let's not have Doomsday right next to the
Throw it!
Yeah.
Nice. Nothing but net.
Well, at least one member of my group is paying attention.
They're healing you.
Pick up that big truck.
Well, I'm going to get over here. Oh, okay,
Just slam
good.
it on the,
So my group actually moved ahead and they've started to disable these so we can get the next one in there.
You want to talk about hard mode?
Alright, so that one's down.
Yeah, so even though there's all of these alerts, this is the normal mode of this one. There's actually a hard mode where even more tricks and traps happen. Doomsday's got a few more special attacks. So just because you've defeated alert while you're leveling up, at the end game, you can take on hard versions of all of these, as well as the duo modes in the raid. So an immense amount of in-game